The animals in my life hold a special place in my world. Their unique personalities and unspoken wisdom create connections that transcend words, and they teach me daily the value of kindness, patience, and pure love. They enrich my world in ways that words can never capture. Perhaps you can see into my soul and glimpse the paw prints on my heart through these images. Animals have always been a part of my life and my family's life. We had several dogs when I was born. In fact, one of the dogs was named Susie. I think I was an adult when I realized this was a little odd. I was in fact not named after the dog. Not that I would have minded. Some animals were a little more memorable than others, but all have a place in my heart. Let me introduce you to some of the more memorable. My first dog, Cleo, was a poodle who was rescued from a grooming academy by a client of my mom's. When the client couldn't keep her, Cleo came to live with us. She was the smartest dog and loved me more than anything. We were inseparable. She loved Mexican food and she loved to look good. Together we won first place in the 4-H dog obedience show. She was an amazing friend and started my love affair with poodles. My grandma was a cat person and took in strays and rescues. One of those rescues was a cat who showed up pregnant on the porch and stayed for years. They called her Mama Kitty. Mama Kitty stayed until one of the neighbors lost her cat, and Mama Kitty decided to move in with the neighbor. My brother had a cat he named Adam 12 because she was a black and white unit, like the police car on the TV show. Never let it be said my family was the best at choosing pet names. One summer during college, I worked at the Sioux Falls Zoo, mostly doing cleanup work, but one of the perks was that we got to play with the lions. One of the lions was relatively tame, and when it was slow, we would let him out in the fenced area. It was loads of fun. I also got to help care for some baby lions. Best summer job ever. My wire fox terriers, Dot and Dash, were loads of fun, as most terriers are. Dot unfortunately had some health issues and didn't live a very long life, but Dash lived to a ripe old age of 18. Her favorite thing to do was to go on adventures, i.e. get loose and take an unauthorized spin through the neighborhood. We used to call them her Martin Luther King moments. Free at last, free at last. Before Dash passed, I asked her to find me my next puppy. She did a great job. She found Freddie. More about him in a minute. Dash's best friend was Jack, a toy poodle rescue that we adopted for my daughter Meredith. Jack, as most poodles, was very smart. His previous owner was an elderly woman who must have had a hearing problem because Jack had taught himself to be a hearing dog and would alert us to ringing phones. After Dash passed, Jack attached himself to Rusty, a cat with a lifelong heart murmur. Jack also had a heart murmur in his older years. They would come into the kitchen and take their meds together, twice a day. Freddie is the puppy that Dash found for me. Freddie is a poodle, but I like to think of him as a terrier soul in a poodle body. Freddie also likes to have adventures and MLK moments. Freddie is my current pup and my retirement project. Freddie is the smartest, happiest, most energetic dog I've ever seen. He participates in AKC Fast Cat and runs nearly 21 miles per hour. He was born to run. He's also a serious thief, but he's willing to trade his stolen goods for treats. I'm certain that there will be more tales in my future, as each tale has taught me life lessons, but most important, they have taught me to love unconditionally and to keep some treats in my pocket.